Hi everybody, welcome to the Word at One for Monday, January 24th. I'm out on our street. This is the aftermath of our weekend snowstorm, and I want to show you this little pile of snow here. So this was a snowman that was as tall as our son Josh was, and it was out in our front yard, and our boys were proudly displaying the snowman, and less than an hour later, after the snowman was created, we looked outside and I said, "What happened to the snowman? Did it melt?" And somebody had come by and knocked our snowman down. So I gotta say, this was very distressing for everybody in the house to think that somebody would destroy our snowman. Well, I was thinking about this with our verses from Matthew today, so it's Monday in Matthew, and chapter 3, verse 19 to 23, and this is after Jesus' family is coming back from Egypt. So they're in Egypt to escape from Herod, and then God gives Joseph, Jesus' earthly father, a dream to return back to the land of Israel, but he doesn't say specifically where. So Joseph hears that the people who are in charge in Judea are related to Herod, so he wants to stay away from that, and so he goes to Nazareth, which was his hometown where he and Mary were from. So they had gone to Bethlehem for the birth of Jesus, and now they were going to live in Nazareth. And so for the rest of the New Testament, often you're going to hear the name Jesus from Nazareth, or Jesus of Nazareth. And the word Nazareth, it kind of has a couple different connotations from Scripture. It has the connotation of being set apart or set aside. So that's the Nazarite vow that we hear in the Old Testament. So that was like those like Samson, who took vows when they were young to abstain from certain things as they were set apart for the service of God. And it also comes from the root word to suffer or be despised, to be rejected. So this idea of being from Nazareth is something that's going to be important because Matthew says this fulfills prophecy, that he is going to be someone who is despised and rejected, someone who's familiar with kind of being knocked down, kind of like this snowman. And that's going to be very true in Jesus' life, that wherever he goes, there's going to be kind of a two-sided decision when it comes to Jesus, is you either accept him or reject him. And he's going to have to live life that way, understanding that every person he encounters, there is going to be that decision and that choice. But he is a Nazarite, he is a Nazarene, he is somebody who is from Nazareth because he chose to step into that role for our sakes, so that he understands in our lives when we feel a little knocked down like the snowman, he understands what that feels like because he willingly chose to be from Nazareth, to have that name, to understand everything that we walk through so that he can walk through it with us. See you tomorrow for Tuesday in the Prophets.